Hey everyone, welcome back to BrowncoatNerd, and today we're bringing you a video on this little guy, which is a T91 flip-up rear sight. Well, the actual title of this product, I'm not really sure. So I picked this up off of T91 Tactical a few months ago. I snagged it, I believe, for like $125. Looking at their website, I just want to make sure it was still available because they do tend to get limited stuff in. This guy, at least as of the time I'm making this video, which will come out in 2 days, it is still in stock. They have it listed for $130 now, so the price went up a little bit. But basically, the description on their website just says flip up rear sight for T91 upper, and then when you click on it in the description, it says limited run manual flip up HK style rear sight. So, yeah, there you go. I was on their website a while back and I noticed this, and I just really liked at how slim it was when the sight is flipped down. And you might just be wondering, well, why don't you just get a standard American AR-15 rear sight? The reason being, let me get her out here. My T91, I currently have, or my Wolf A1, I should say. I currently have the actual T91 upper on there. And you cannot use the same front sight post. When you get your Wolf A1 upper, it comes with a traditional AR-15 front sight post. So you can get any AR-15 rear sight, put it on there with no problem. But once you start using like the T91 specific products, you got to go back to that original T91 front sight post. Now, when I ordered the carry handle, it did come with the T91 front sight post, and find where I put it here. Whoops, sorry guys. Hope no one spilt your drink there. When you order one of these guys, it does also come with that T91 front sight post, so you don't need to worry about purchasing one of those. But I've got this T91 carry handle on here. I absolutely love the aesthetics of it. However, I actually would like to put a good quality red dot on this eventually. And once I do that, I would like to have, at least a backup flip-up rear sight. So kind of having the option of being able to switch between a rear sight and the carry handle without changing out the front sight post was a little appealing to me. Excuse me. In the reality of it, once I get this on there or back on there and a red dot, it's probably never coming off. But in the back of my head, I like to know that I could just throw on this carry handle without changing out the front sight post. So that's another thing that drew my attention to it. Like I said, this guy just sits really stinking flat, and really generally I was very curious about this. So I ordered it. I've had it for a little while. A while back I showed you guys this on the AR. This attaches in a very interesting way. I was a little confused when I first got it, because I'm like, well, what the heck do I tighten down? And you've got this little nub right here, and you just push back on that. You got the arrow open, go the direction of that, and that's how she slides on. Now, when I saw that, I was like, oh god, this is not going to be very secure. But it's such a secure fit, I actually had to use a mallet to get it back off of here. So, let me just show you guys real quick. Also, if you get one of these carry handles, I heavily recommend that you use blue Loctite. This one has already been off since I Loctited it, so it wasn't too stubborn. But those screws can back out a little bit. Now, another thing about this, you've got this little nub here. You can see I've already kind of worn away a whole bunch the first time I was trying to get it on there. Let's see, yeah, it's got a bullet on the bottom and on the side, so that's telling you this is, the muzzle direction. So you got that little nub at the back, which means you're really stuck putting it up here. You can't really go over this little flat spot back here at all. But let's see if I can do this on camera. And it was rather wonky getting on here too. There we go. No, it's not on there all the way. Now, I'm pretty sure the first time I put this on there, I might have to go back at my video. Notice it's sticking out just a little bit back here. And I do not know if that's supposed to go forward more. But I can tell you right now, I already cannot get it back off. I am pushing with all of my might. So yeah, I'm going to have to, if I want this off again, I'm going to have to take a mallet to that little nub there. But as you can see, it's got the little T91 mark. I don't know if this was made for their airsoft. Over there, like I've mentioned in past videos, especially with this Biotech handguard, which, good lord, I love it. Airsoft is really popular over there, so they actually do have quite a few robust airsoft parts for the T91. But as you can see right here, I wouldn't mind getting that a little bit further back. I did play around with this. One of my videos you may have seen, I had a just a little El Cheapo Bushnell. There we go. I can't think of the name. Bushnell red dot. And there's plenty of space right here still for it. So the idea is I'm not going to do anything crazy. Probably just like a Sig Romero or something with a quick release. Put that up front. You know, that way if having issues or whatever, I can quickly remove that. Flip that up, and then I'm in business. I'll just leave that front sight post on here. There is a roll pin in here you can knock out and actually remove the front sight post, which is pretty handy, but that is an option there. So like I said, I don't really know who makes it. I have emailed T91 stuff with questions, especially with that carry handle. Probably something I should have thought about ahead of time and done for this video. But if you're really curious, they're fairly responsive with emails. I've had good experience with their customer service. So they don't list exactly who makes it. They do mention it comes with that T91 front sight post, so you don't need to worry about getting one of those if you haven't had any T91 rear sights before. It is made out of 7075 T6 aluminum hard coat black anodized. And it does seem like fairly well made. It's just a little weird how it goes on. And then you do even have like a little locking screw here for when you're sighting it in. So hopefully you don't lose your adjustments there with shooting. That thing I'm really curious about is how well is this going to hold up with shooting. It's fairly stiff. And then when it's down, I don't know. I feel like it'll definitely be fine at first. My curiosity is over time, how will that little spring hold up in its retention of that. We do have like a little hole in the side there. Not sure what that's about, but there's no different apertures. You just got the one, which is a nice clean looking aperture. Overall, I'm very happy with this. I did panic a little bit when I wanted to put the carry handle on this for the review of the Biotech, and I couldn't get it off. And I was okay, well, it's definitely on there securely. And then I had to use the mallet. And then actually kind of thinking back, I'm like, okay, you know what? Actually, if anything, that just kind of put a little more faith in this guy staying on here and holding its 0. It is worth pointing out that since I had ordered this, T91 Tactical also offers another T91 flip-up rear sight that's made by Biotech, which is the same company that makes this handguard. Those ones definitely look very bulky. I would imagine it's very well built. This handguard is very sturdy. But it's not as slim as this. And I was kind of trying to think the ultimate in snag-free. Also, when I ordered this, like I said, the Biotech wasn't even on their website. Like looking back, I'm still pretty happy. However, it is quite a bit cheaper. Right now, it's listed at $80. And so far from my experience with this handguard, I haven't shot it with a handguard yet, but the build quality of it is very good. So I would have pretty high faith in getting that rear sight. If it was available when I ordered this, I probably still would have gone this route just with the super slim, flat kind of contours of it. So I still need to get this guy out there, sight it in. I also need to get some rounds in it with this handguard in there and give you guys an update. But I just want to let you know about this cool little flip-up rear sight for the Wolf A1/T91 T91 uppers. So that is it, guys. That's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to go check me out on Rumble as well as Instagram. That is it. Have a great one. Stay safe and stay shiny.